Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So today I'm going to share with you a success story of one of my subscriber who has got a job and he has shared interview questions with us. Yes, this video is a bit different. We haven't enabled video because he has just shared an email to me, right? And he has written an email as he's a big fan of our teaching style and thankful for creating such an amazing community for testing. So your live session on Sunday is very useful. He's having overall 9 years of experience and he was working in TCS, out of which 3+ years working experience in manual testing. He gave interview in eClinical Works company, right? And he has shared interview questions with us. Okay. Now, along with questions, we will also see the answers because just questions won't help you. You should be able to give proper answer of if such kind of questions are asked, and you should be able to get a testing job with a good package, right? So let us see what all questions were asked to him. SDLC model you are following in your company. Okay, so this is a very common type of question. So you can tell whether it is waterfall, whether it is agile, spiral, prototype, iterative model. So many models are there, but generally agile is the model which has been followed in most of the companies. If it has not been followed in your company, then at least get the basic understanding of how the agile is working, what are user stories, what is sprint planning, sprint grooming, retrospective, what are different scrum ceremonies that you can be a part of, and get knowledge of such things because agile is in demand. Agile is the correct answer if you are giving it in the interview. If you are giving waterfall model, then they will come to know, okay, still this company or the project in which you are working is not habituated of working in agile, or it might also happen as per the project requirements or needs that you are still looking for waterfall model, as it can be the best model suited for projects. But I think agile is a good answer. Analytical skills you are having. Now, what kind of analytical skills you have? Okay. Okay. So you can explain any scenario, any defect that you have caught, and how did you analyze it. See, as a tester, finding a defect is one of the aspect, but second aspect is also how you are analyzing that particular defect, whether this defect is reproducing in this kind of scenario only. If it's a corner case, then it cannot be caught in every scenario. So such kind of things you have to explain. You have to give some real-time examples. For example, you can give an you can take this illustration. For example, you were testing Paytm application. Okay. Now in Paytm application, when you are trying to do payment with Wi-Fi, so it is working fine. But as soon as you take a hotspot, so it is giving you some error, right? Or so you came to know that the hotspot is actually bringing an issue to you. It can be any other illustration, any other example that you can give, in which you have to explain how did you deep dive into the situation and help the developer with the exact root cause. Negative test scenarios about ball pen. Okay. So how will you test it negatively? So when the entire refill is over in a ball pen, then still if you are able to write, is it possible? Then you keep that ball pen in some minimum and maximum temperature. Then what is the reaction of the body of the pen? Is it getting melted? Is it getting some into into wasteful shape? Right. So this is how you can tell. Risk you are having while flying on flight. Okay, so what are the different risks? So over here, see, it is not related to software, right? But it is just a generic question. So the interviewer wants to know what kind of risk you have faced so far and how do you deal with such kind of situations. So you might be telling, okay, so over here you can give 1 or 2 lines of answers like if if the oxygen mask is required at times, if there is a turbulence in the weather, then there are some issues, right? But then you have to correlate with the software testing. So then you can tell, sir, this is about the flight, but I'll tell you a real-time situation where actually I was facing a risk, where I didn't get a release or the build on the timely basis during the release time. And I highlighted the risk. The risk was that I was supposed to get release on Thursday, the build on Thursday, right? And we were going to have live on Saturday, but somehow I didn't get on Thursday. So I raised a red flag. I raised a risk that it can be a risk. We won't get sufficient time for testing, right? So this is how you have to correlate, and you have to drive the interview in your direction. Okay. Next question is, air conditioner of your office is not working. How will you convey your message to admin team in terms of bug? So whatever the bug summary, steps to reproduce, actual result, expected result, prerequisite, all those things that has been asked indirectly. Test design technique that you know and used in your project. So which are the testing techniques, test like boundary value analysis, equivalence partitioning you would have used, so that you have to explain. Monkey testing is a straightforward question. Now, if you are digging a mine in a 1 kilometer area and you found one diamond again there, only digging more and found one more and so on. So which testing principle you will relate this above given scenario? Okay, so this is the first principle. Testing shows presence of defects. As soon as you test, so you will come to know. So you can replace the digging, the term digging over here with the testing, right? So you are testing, you found one diamond. You are again testing, you found one more. So this is testing shows presence of defects, right? It is not possible that an application is bug-free, a software is bug-free, right? Now in the above case, diamond has a bug and which, okay, so it is same. What is latent defect? Okay, so now let this be an open question for the people of who are watching this video. What is latent defect and what are the disadvantages of agile method, right? These all questions were asked in managerial rounds. Still final result has not been declared. Hence, I'm not sure about selection, but he has got selected in some other companies. I'm not able to show you the top part. Otherwise, his contact details will get disclosed, right? Which I don't want. He has also asked me a favor. No issue. So it's fine. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates. And if you feel that the answers to above questions can be the other ones, despite what I have given, right? So feel free to comment on the in the comment section of this video, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates.